Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's DLloyd. I know it has been a while, and just like many of you, the last day or two I've been watching the combine stuff, and I'm probably gonna have more videos talking about some of my reactions and what I'm thinking about some of the players who have been performing pretty well here at the combine and testing pretty well here at the combine. But I can't help but to think that I would not draft Caleb Williams first overall, especially if I am the Chicago Bears. And I've been thinking this really since the end of the college season, but now I feel this more and more, especially after listening to him do media today and some of the answers he gave off and just how this entire combine process has gone, how the season at USC has gone. I just would not do it, and I need to know from y'all, am I out of pocket or not? Definitely let me know in the comment section, but hear me out for a second. Now, I am not questioning the talent of Caleb Williams. I think, of course, he is unbelievable talent, but when you have a piece already in Justin Fields, who we still don't know exactly what he could be. I like the potential of Justin Fields, but I also understand he has not shown consistency, and he has not shown that he could be, that franchise quarterback for more than a few games. But also at the same time, he also hasn't been set up for success, and I think everybody could agree with that. With the offense that's been ran, with the players that's been around him, it has not been conducive to winning and making you look good on the field. But you also look at just the other quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels is right there. That is a player that I do like. Yes, he really only has limited time playing at that level that he played, the Heisman level he played at last year, but I like what I seen out of Jaden Daniels as well. But Caleb Williams still does have the edge, right, when it comes to just raw talents. He is more of a off-script type of player that I think will be interesting to see exactly how that translates to getting the ball out on time, taking your 3-5 step drop, processing the field, getting rid of it on time. But the arm is there, the playmaking ability is there. What I don't like, and kind of my red flags, is how is he as a competitor and how is he really as a person? Because I do get, and it's funny because they both played and got drafted by the Arizona Cardinals, I get some Kyler Murray vibes, I get some Josh Rosen vibes, right? And I had the same vibes of these two players coming into the league. I guess you could even put Baker Mayfield a little bit there, but I think it's a bigger kind of issue. And you're looking at a Caleb Williams who, his father and him are asking or demanding, some type of share and stake in the team, which has never been done. And I understand there is a time and a place where you want to be the first to do something. You want to, flip everything upside down and break down barriers, right? But that is against the current rules, right? You can't just go through and become a part owner of a team, but you also haven't done anything on the NFL level. And that is where being aware of the situation you're in and what you have done and really the privileges you should gain from that, right? You're already the consensus first overall pick, and he said that today. That is not going to change whether it's the Bears or not. He does expect to be the first overall pick, and he really doesn't have a plan B. That is his only option, is to be the first overall pick. And I think everybody could agree that you probably will be that first overall draft pick. But what he's been demanding, and even the season at USC, right? How things ended there, the competitiveness at times to me wasn't fully there as well. But I also understand people in his ear probably saying you gotta, take care of yourself, be prepared for the NFL and the NFL draft to make sure you capitalize on that moment. So I do understand it is a fine line, but he does not scream, consensus first round pick when he is doing what he is doing. On top of now, not submitting your medicals to the teams. I could understand that at one point, but at the same time, when you are the first one to do it and you already have shown that there could be some type of, I don't want to call it immaturity, but some type of personality type of thing there, right? I don't think that's the best move. And I do think, sometimes when you have a bunch of people around you that are probably yes men, that are probably trying to put you in position because it's going to feed them by also putting you in position, you can kind of lose sight of certain things. And I think that's kind of where we are, in my opinion, when it comes to Caleb Williams. And I know it's a strong stance, but that's just how I feel. That's the vibes I get. That's the vibes I get. I think he's an unbelievable player, unbelievable talent. He has been there since high school, college. We have seen what he could do. But if I'm the Bears, man, I just don't know. I'm probably trading that pick, getting as many pieces as possible, and adding that to the foundation that Chicago is building. I don't think I'm moving on from Fields and I'm going to get me, you know, Caleb Williams, and I think everything's just going to be right in the world. I don't think he's going to carry that team. We've seen him at USC, another situation where the team lacked talent across the board. They were not the most talented team in the nation, right? They were not the most talented team in the Pac-12, which is now the Pac-2, but y'all understand what I'm saying, right? They were not. And we also seen, you know, Caleb not really overcome those obstacles. He didn't make USC just a powerhouse all of a sudden, right? They were not that. They were an okay team that lost some games they should have won, that didn't play as well in some games, and some games they overperformed and won. But the Bears are in a similar situation. I don't think you put him in and all of a sudden the Bears are a playoff team. I just don't. Maybe down the line, maybe I'm blowing this out of proportion. Maybe there's no issues. I just don't see it, man. I get weird vibes about it. And of course, I gotta ask y'all, bro. We're a family here, man. I gotta ask y'all, am I out of pocket? Let me know. Am I out of pocket for real? Just my thoughts, man. What do you guys think about Caleb Williams? What do you guys think about the Chicago Bears? What should they do? Should they keep Justin Fields? Should he go get Caleb? Go get Jaden Daniels? I wouldn't trade it for Jaden Daniels really either, even though I do think maybe that's a safer pick. What do y'all think, man? Let me know in the comment section below. As usual, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please do me a favor. Leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.